Hello guys and girls, you know what time it is right now. Yep, session time. It is Sunday. I usually do it on a Sunday. There's been the odd time I've done it on a Saturday, so on and so forth, depending on moon phases, etc. So the last one I did was the most recent full moon, which falls under Capricorn, so it was the Capricorn full moon. I need to explain something to you. As you know, this is dangerous, highly. Sometimes you can get careless, which I have. So the top and bottom of it is, I did a session where I asked them to use me, step into my soul, and the reply on that session was, and I can't remember exactly how it came out, but we will, or we wait, something like that. So this last week, all I can tell you is I have really paid the price for it, big time. I've not felt myself, completely different, and I mean completely different. It's not as bad now, but let's just say it lasted a week. Feeling sick and being sick. I was speaking to someone and a word came out of my mouth that I didn't say, okay? And I knew as soon as it come out, I thought, what? So, I'm guessing, yeah, something was influencing me. But the thing is, I was bombarded with emotions, bombarded with them. And what I mean is, I certainly didn't feel myself. I felt like my life force had disappeared. And I've spoke to Jen about this. And we know what we're on about. Jen certainly does. So yeah, I played with fire and I got burnt basically. But here I am again. It's what it's all about, right? So the thing is, if you remember that session where I asked them if they want me to bring them anything, they told me a pint of lager, but they didn't just say it once. They said a pint of lager, lager. Sounds typical. And then another reply and beer come through. So guess what? I've gone and got them some beer. Lager. So, what we're going to do in this session, I've got them a rather fitting cup, pint, whatever you want to call it. It's got the old skull on there. And what I'm going to do, let's have a look at this. We have King Goblin. I couldn't resist. So, I'm guessing it's beer, it is. But it's known as ruby, so I'm guessing it's ruby coloured. That could be pretty interesting. So in this session I'm going to pour this for them. They asked me for it, so I've got it. That'll be interesting to see if we get any responses on that side of things. We may not. Now I don't know whether the camera just cut there when I leaned over it, because obviously there's a sensor in it. If it did, I apologise. It should be alright. But anyway, that's top and bottom of why I've got the beer. They wanted it. So I'm going to pour it in session. I'm going to see what they say. I'm going to see if they recognise the fact that I've done it. They may not. I have no idea. But I will leave it out overnight for them. And if you watch my videos, you know by now, it's uncanny. It's unexplainable. It's an unknown phenomena. How this is possible. The replies that I get, they know my name, they know everything, everyone I speak to. Someone in particular, when I can get my words out, sorry, I've got a very, very deep connection and bond with. And they know the details of this person intimately, believe me. They know everything. That connection, spiritual, soul, it is everything. This is what we are. And people, some know, some don't. I've known from being very, very young that I'm certainly different. And this is why I do what I do now. And I'm getting unbelievable results. And I mean unbelievable. So watch the videos. If you like them, subscribe. Because the paranormal, right, you're looking for the real stuff. There's real stuff out there, no doubt. Unfortunately, it gets hidden or swamped amongst, should we say, entertainers. Which is all good, don't get me wrong. But if you want your thoughts to be, should we say, thinking, evoked about the paranormal, I suggest you watch these and subscribe to this channel. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave the link in the description of this video to the one where I asked them what they want me to leave them, and they said a pint of lager. You know, let's see what happens. They do respond to a lot of things I ask very directly. They've been very personal. And, you know, it just feeds the imagination. What can I say? I don't know what to say about it. There's definitely a world out there you can't see. And most people, if not, I reckon a good 90% of the population are blind to it. But the world's evolving. Some of the people evolving very quickly, very differently. And it's beginning to show. It's beginning to really show. Now, what the reason for that is, I don't know. You know, some people are going to ascend differently. It's all about the afterlife. We've all got a role to play. They say I've had more than one life. Some people out there have been regressed, and it's proven they've had more than one life. They've known things they couldn't possibly know. All interesting stuff. All connected, and certainly not understood, you know. So the point is, doing these things, it's kind of like trying to show what is out there, what is possible, what you can't see but you can tap into. Well, more than just a person, every one of us. I'm extremely open, which is why I'm getting these results, but that comes with a price, and I've just paid it for this last week. I never want to go through that again. It was horrendous. Sounded like someone were jumping up and down in the loft above me. Not, you know, come on. It just hit the fan, you know. It really did, and there was no warning. No warning, but doing what I did on one session, I invited them into me. I asked for that, and I guess that's what happens. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'll be back in a minute. We're going to kick the session off We're going to let them start building their energy. They seem to peak in the middle of the session, but we'll see. And I'm going to pour this beer for them and see what happens. It will be interesting. We may get a response, we may not. But I will see you very shortly. Alright guys, we are back. The beer, whatever you want to call it, is obscuring the candle. Obscuring, is that the right word? I don't even know. But look at that. Yeah, you know why I bought it. I think they'll like it. That's what it's all about, isn't it? See what happens. Try to prove, you know, we're more than just a mere mortal, definitely. So I reckon we kick it off and start seeing what we get. Spirits, hello. Can you hear me today? I'm Stuart, you know this. Come forward for me. I've asked you already.
Universe.
Spirits, do you recognise who I am? If you do, you know me. No need to be afraid of me, this device or anything else. If you can say my name in the session at any time, please do so. This is all about you and showing that you are around. How many spirits are here? Can you tell me how many? What number? Can any of you tell me your names today, please? Spirits? Do any of you come here regular? If you do, what's your name? Spirits, I want to ask you to bring Rachel forward. Is Rachel here? Rachel, can you hear me?
Cancel.
Can you say your name, Rachel? Rachel, you must say your name if you can hear me. Can anyone find Rachel? Rai, are you here?
Yeah.
Is Rai here?
Never got any.
Right, can you bring Rachel forward for me, please? asked Rachel why, she said that she's Jen's sister. Did she tell me that?
Stop.
You also said forgive me. Can you tell me why? Rachel, why do I need to forgive you?
She played it.
Rachel, what did you do?
Fraction.
Can you tell me what you did, please, Rachel? Tell me what you did. Rachel, I need to know your real name. Can you tell me? What's your real name? You are a demon, right? What's your real name? You know that I know. You know I know you're a demon, right? Tell me your real name. Spirits? How many are here? Can you tell me?
Is the good?
Spirits, I'd like to know if you remember when I asked you if there's anything that you'd like me to bring you. You said lager. Do you remember? Do you still want that pint of lager?
Let us do.
Can you see that bottle of lager? I'm gonna pour it for you. Do you want this, Spirits? Do you want a cold lager? I'll be here. There you go, Spirits. I've poured you it. Are you going to drink it? Are you going to accept it? Are you happy?
You got a what?
Can you respect that candle flame if you acknowledge it? Can you say lager or beer? How many spirits are here right now? Are you dark or light? Are you light spirits or dark spirits? you able to tell me? What about telling me what your name is? Can you do that? Spirits, can any of you tell me? Do you know where you are right now? Where are you? Can you tell me? Are you stood here with me? Are you watching me? If you're in this flat, can you tell me where you are? Spirits, do you use a portal to enter this property? How many come through that portal? Can you tell me that? Spirits? Is it only usable by spirits? Can people use it? Spirits, can any of you tell me how you passed on from this life? How did you end this life? Can you tell me? Is there anything you'd like someone to know how you passed away? Say it. Tell the truth so everyone hears it. Are any of you sad that you're in the afterlife now?
Degree.
Can you tell me? Why have you come to see me? Is it because I asked you to? Do you remember Jenny's pendants that went missing? Spirits?
The day.
Well, they've been put back again. Can you tell me who put them back? Who put them back in the chest? Can you tell me? Can you tell me where them pendants were? Who took them? Who put them back? Spirits, I want to ask you something. In Jenny's car she saw a spirit and felt one touch her. What's the name of that spirit? Can you tell me?
Next to you. Up is the
Who touched Jenny? The spirit, which one?
spot. Complete arrival.
Can you tell me why that spirit was with her at the time?
Just a minute.
Took a run. No.
Okay, spirits. Spirits, do any of you know where you are right now? Are you in heaven? Are you looking for heaven?
They come over.
Are any of you from the abyss, hell? Are any of you in hell right now?
Okay,
Spirits, are any demons here? Any demons?
Not any.
Can they say their name if they're here? Are any spirits attached to me? Are any demons attached to me? Is Rye attached to me? What do you see me as, Rye? What do you see me as? Can you tell me? What am I? What colour's my soul today? My aura, can you tell me? Can you see it? Spirits, tell me your favourite colours quickly. What are your favourite colours? Have you got a favourite number? Tell it me quick. Tell me your names quickly if you want to. I'm going to switch this off in a minute, spirits. Okay, spirits, I'm asking you to go back to where you were, where you're from, where you should be. You can come back again. You will speak to me again. And I thank you for your time and your communication today. Please go back now. Thank you, spirits.
believes
Goodbye, spirits. Goodbye.